What's up, business builders? This is our last video in this series, week 4 in this, and we've been talking about the negative effects of the inability to hire. What is your business going to look like? What are you going to look like if you don't figure this major problem out? We talked about if you're keeping bad people around, you can't let them go, you can't fire them, what that's going to do. We talked about the effect of turning away jobs. We talked about the effect of poor customer service. Now I'm going to talk about something much more personal. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that's probably going to hit really home for you. I would recommend everybody watch this video all the way through. Okay, if you're somebody that skims these, watch this one all the way through because this one is really important. This one hits home. So this last topic is having your business not align with your personal core values and your personal principles. And then overall just becoming unhappy with the business you own. Not being proud of this business. When I start working with people, that's where a lot of people are. They're on this brink of despair. They just don't feel proud of what they're building because they send guys out and it's just, quite frankly, it's a shit show. And not good. Okay, so let's talk about some of these things that can happen. Okay, these are real things. I don't wish this upon anybody, but this is the truth. This is a reality. For long periods of time, not being able to hire, not being able to staff, and having to deal with poor quality people on your team can lead to a decline in drive to improve your business and grow the business. So you'll get to a point where you kind of put your hands up in the air, say, guess this is how it is. Lose the enthusiasm to stay in the creative stage, and what you'll then do is get in the management stage. And instead of trying to grow and prosper, you will then take on a mindset of, I'm trying to maintain. And that's a losing recipe, by the way. I don't recommend it. All of these are big ones, by the way. Number 2 here, lack of example and encouragement needed for your management and leadership staff. When this business just wears you down due to this labor problem and hiring problem, you then don't have as much that you're bringing to the table. If your drive comes down and your passion comes down for this business and how to grow and growing it, and you get in that maintaining phase, you then aren't giving as much of you to the people that you need to directly supervise and manage and help grow. And that might be your general manager or operations manager, might be your sales manager, could be your office manager, whoever these pieces are in your puzzle, in your org chart. You not being able to give them that example and then also that encouragement, because those are the 2 most important things of a leader. Number 1, be a great example. Number 2, be a great encourager. So you're not giving your people your best. Another negative effect is just on your personal and home life. So this stuff goes with you. It's baggage. It sits on your heart. It sits in your mind. And when you go home, that can feed back into time with your kids, time with your spouse, time with other family members or friends, and your personal psyche as well. Because you'll begin to take on this mindset of that it's your fault, or that you can't control it, or that it's something that is an enigma. It's a mystery. You don't understand it. That it's something that's not solvable, which is false. Now, the part where I said it's your problem, well, it is your problem. It's your business. It's your responsibility. But it's not necessarily that it's you're at fault. It's just that it is your responsibility, though. And it can put you in a depression. It can put you in a place where you don't want to talk to people. You don't want to see people. You don't want to get engaged in the community. And that's just not what it's about, in my opinion. The point of growing a business, the point of living in America and having free enterprise and capitalism is so that way you have options and that you have choices to be able to do the things you want to do with the people you want to do it with. But if you feel like you're enslaved by your business, then the vehicle, literally the vehicle you've used, free enterprise system, capitalistic system, the system you've used, you've actually done the opposite. You've imprisoned yourself. Now you're in a depression. Now you have anxiety. Now you have guilt and shame. None of that's going to help you. And all that translates. I'm sure a lot of you guys think that you separate your business from your home life. I'm telling you, that stuff feeds over. Makes your marriage not as good. Makes your relationship with kids not as good. It's important. And here's the last one here with not being aligned with the business is that you ultimately have this internal battle of whether I should continue to do this business or whether I should sell it and cut loose. I've had clients, friends, people I know in this industry, they got out, couldn't handle it. And your business doesn't have to be like that. I think one of the things that insinuates that problem and that feeling and that just overwhelming sense is this ability not to field good talent and not to put out good teams of people. That is one of the biggest things that I see. I start talking to somebody and they're like, yeah, I don't really know, like, I'm going to sell this business or if I want to keep doing it. You know, you don't have to do this for your whole life, but I don't know, it's your business. You can make it however you want. And if it's not where it is, if it's not where you want it to be, it's nobody else's fault but yours. You and any other business owners or partners that's involved. So, you know, again, I wanted to take this series, these 4 weeks, and I know I maybe didn't provide as much strategy and technical stuff, but I wanted to highlight what your future is going to look like if you don't figure this out. And it's not pretty, like it's not good. It's not. You don't want these things. This is what you don't want. Brett's probably going to put a big X up here. Brett's who does all the video editing, by the way. So when you go watch these on YouTube, they're edited up with fun stuff. But that's it. We're going to have a new series starting next week. Appreciate everybody engaging. The community is the power here, okay? This Facebook group, I try to keep it super clean, and I only want it to be about hiring, recruiting, and retention and culture building in the moving and storage industry. So engage, like talk about the things you're struggling with. Talk about, hey, did you connect with something in this? Or one of these things I talked about in this video, is that hit home for you? If it does, put a comment below. Like just give us a shout. You don't even have to necessarily say some big long thing. Just drop a comment and say, hey man, like I've been there. This is real. If you're somebody that's maybe I don't want to say a public figure, but you're somebody that a lot of other moving company owners know, by you validating the video, by you validating the message, they then are more prompt to move forward. They're more prompt to do something about it. So that's all I've got. Crush it. I believe in all you guys. See you on the next video.